Okay, dude. Let's just talk about it.
Good evening,
Anything
sir.
you tell me is in
I'm
the
Dr.
strictest
Reid.
confidence.
May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my
Yeah, but I'm like a
see.
superstar. I'm like House.
Would you mind telling me more about
But like
your
super
situation?
nice.
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
I'll twist it. Life in London.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy.
Read my
wanting to get
fucking
his arm
chart.
fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious
Yeah,
about
we don't
what
have
you were doing
EI.
before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
Yeah. Doctors are
Tell
arguing
me
about your
about the
case.
doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of
But they
pride
just
there.
fucking fix your arm. What's
Doctors
wrong
are
with
no
it?
different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
What exactly is wrong with your arm?
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you
From
sure
what
you
I've
don't want to
heard, I
avoid
don't
yourself,
actually
Dr.
know.
Reid?
I guess this is a
I
better
have the
angle.
feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other
Wow,
circumstances,
everybody's talking
you
about
would be
me.
right.
I love the idea of a blue
But for
radiator,
now,
by the way.
I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
So I bugged this guy for nothing?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see
See you later, Fitty.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Fitty! Guess I should find my room, huh? Yeah, what's going on out there? Oh, it's a mirror! Okay. Due to the influenza, the hospital can no longer take any of you fucking sick people. Hospital full, go back home, fend for yourself, hope you were a prepper. Okay, so here's the question. Where, I guess I should find my room first, huh? I was gonna say, I should go to the farmacia, unless it's out here. Is the farmacia out here? Well, who are you? Hey, hey, hey.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir.
Hello,
Especially
Rakash.
when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you
Why-
mean?
why?
You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
How do you stop being a real doctor? Like you're just not licensed right now? We met each other.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story,
he?
sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing.
Yeah, I guess I've
and
been
she was
gone for a
looking for your
smidge.
body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh, yes. What do I know about this guy? I know he's delicious. He's a merchant, though. Merchant of death! Not afraid of the
Are you
dead!
afraid
None of us
or
should be.
uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should
Corpses.
I? These bodies are empty
As long as they
vessels.
don't
Flesh left to
putrefy, we all good,
No
baby.
soul anymore. All gone.
Exactly. It's fine. Most people fear dead flesh.
An
I guess they
interesting
do.
point of view.
I mean, I'm
And
not like
quite
a
an exotic
fan,
one,
but
too. Most
Eh.
people fear or at least have a respect for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death.
Yeah, this guy
and
knows
the
what's
death of
up.
others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
that's it, man. Speak the truth, brother.
How did you get this job?
After I
'Cause
left
I'm
the
fucking
army,
rocking.
I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there.
This guy should
Milton
basically
Hooks
just
helped
be the
me get a job here.
pathologist. Do you work here alone?
Do you work here alone?
This guy's the
Yes,
most
very
interesting.
easy work, sir. All I have to do is
All I gotta
watch a
do is
few
hang out
bodies.
with dead
The
people.
situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Now I do it outside.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
Full.
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
You know this is bullshit that this guy is not like really from India because he uses words like the way too much. Dane, you can't say stuff. Look, I'm from Brampton. I know. That's part of what makes it fun. Watch these bodies.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
So like, guys like this are kind of noble for watching over the dead bods, even though like, there's nothing there. But at the same time, like, anytime I've had to deal with like mortuaries, I don't want to say they feel slimy, because they're not. Like, I don't think there's such a thing as being more professional than those people. But like, I don't know, maybe it's just the commerce side of it makes it a little weird. I don't know. I don't want to say I've only ever had good experiences with them, because like, you don't ever want to be there. But for a thing that sucks as much as that, mortuary people are like funeral home staff, there's nobody better. Like, there's no better hands you can be in. That I've experienced anyway. Let's fucking make some money, Rakesh. We
Please
got
show me
this.
what you have to sell.
Of course.
I got legs
It's
and
just trinkets
bones
and
and
curios, really.
eyeballs.
But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yes. What you got, my brother? Enigmatic formula. Yeah, I'll buy that. Oh shit, I'm poor now. Oh, I could have bought some opium. I didn't realize I'd picked up so few shillings. Wait, can I sell you stuff? Can I sell you stuff though, Rakesh?
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Such a pleasure.
to see you.
You the
again.
bomb. Let's trade, my
Please
friend.
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
How do I sell? Oh, well, look at this. I don't really have anything. Oh, it's only worth a shilling. I guess I'll be back after I steal from you.
It's locked, all right.
Aw, shit. I
It's
knew I was
locked.
coming. Is that the morgue part? Okay, let's find my room already, so that I can find the farmacia. Hallway medicine never stopped. I think it's upstairs. That feels accurate. Like it might even be up these stairs. Alone. I was wrong. Wait. Nope. Nope, go. Yo, you guys know where, wait, this head seems to be taking me somewhere. Wait, what does this say? Dr. Swansea.
Not now.
Oh, he's chilling. Leave him alone. Is mine? That shit's locked. I appreciate that it just tells me it's locked. Maybe I'm up here. Could've sworn I was in like a bell tower or something. The bell tower on the hospital.
It's locked, all right.
Shit's locked. Where the hell is my place? Feel cheated. Feel lied to. They said I was gonna... Is this my place? Oh, this is the OR. I will take that, thanks. Used hacksaw. I'll take whatever that is, too. Something I gotta read. Thomas Elwood, male, age 28, followed by Dr. Tippett's status. Convalescence. Date of admission, September the 16th. Date of release, not yet known. Notes, the patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds. Oh yeah. As if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized? Do you mean cauterized tissues? Show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Well, it's because he's got nerve damage, dude. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persistent... Yeah, nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfigurement. Could it be a case of guilt to the survivor? No, but you can have psychosomatic pain, but my guess is still nerve pain. Phantom pain manifesting as punishment for not dying with his comrades? Oh man, psychiatry. What have you done? Okay, so Tommy Ellie there has got some issues. Bottle of cheap gin. We love gin. Okay, that's just where the OR is. Wait, who hangs out here?
It's locked.
Yeah, but who hangs out here? I can't see. Tippets. I think that's just the other docks. This is me. I get my own. They must be pissed.
This must be the place.
This
It's
is my
definitely
hideout,
away
baby.
from prying eyes.
Yeah, nobody needs to know
Relegated to
what
the
I'm doing in here.
shadows. A kingdom of my own.
This is quite the hideout,
At least
by the
I
way.
won't be sleeping in a coffin.
No, we won't. Oh. It's not. I'm not pissed that there's stuff to read. It's just, not only is it quite lengthy for what it is, the font is ridiculously small. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires. Or Akon. How many names are you going to give us? They prefer to call themselves. I am calling myself a blood-sucking buffoon. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. Is that why I fly across the ground before I take a step? On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it's almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements, and they can act so quick. When they act so quickly. But it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also notice that with such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Like, look how long this is. Mesmerism, one of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy in this capacity, the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. Well, then why the fuck call it that? A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. I'm gonna do that. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be. Oh, I'm not... As if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. Okay, that's what it is. The CIA, they're all vampires. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. That's the newest industrial safety cert. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and for us. Vampires crave for blood. Blood! They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenzied drinking. From frenziedly... Is that a word? Drinking every drop of blood they can see. I got news for you. I can smell it too. They need blood to function. What the fuck? It keeps doing that. Like, it times itself out. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. It's like us with a Big Mac, though. Like, it's fine. A vampire confessed to me that the blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. Like a Big Mac. They used to be better, though, didn't they? When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on supposedly clean weapon, etc. He's got luminol! The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill. So the way you beat the vampires, like the way they did in World War Z, is just make your blood super jacked. So everybody get really drunk and then fight back. And then in some cases you can even sense diseases. Or give ourselves all typhoid, like that's basically what they did. Infected clothes or even... pardon me. Wow! A sleepy bitch like Dane. Or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical application. It almost beggars belief. How about just begs belief? Why is everything gotta be complicated around here? So, like, what's this? Are these my operating tables? For all the surgery I don't dare do in case I infect anybody? Do we know about germ theory yet? I'm not sure we do. Where do I sleep? Oh, on this pimpin' bed with the green lamp and a fucking skeleton next to it. Jeez. Oh boy. Let's see if I can finally make something. Can I make something of myself? Oh, I learned to make stuff. Sick. Blood sample of William Bishop. There we go. What did it become? Oh, it became a serum. Light regeneration serum. I can't make any of this shit. I can't actually do anything. Recycles. Can be recycled into components. Alright, well, do that.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it.
Sleep.
I'll continue tomorrow night.
But what if I go to the pharmacy, though? The pharmacy's gotta be over there, right? Maybe that's what that head is on my waypoints. We don't want to sleep when we can create shenanigans. Really? Nobody wants me to be anywhere. Why do we have all those people sleeping outside when we do actually appear to have quite a bit of space? Oh, hey, it's you.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it?
Feel fucking sick.
Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory.
Yeah, it's cool. You were fighting a vampire. This guy knows about me, though, right?
Nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps.
Uh-oh.
But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Why were you at the vampire den?
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Back when your priest used to come check on you and shit? You're a hero or a fool. Why did he abduct you? I don't want to rip on this padre.
His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
Just like a patient
Whiskey to blood.
Here,
my goodness.
This Miss Hallcroft.
Oh. Tell me
Do
about
you
Tom
know
Watts.
Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom.
Always
Without
the helping
men like him,
hand.
corruption and despair would have wiped out the
What's
East
in your
End long
head?
ago.
In your head.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really.
Vampires.
Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Well, I should hope not, because you're a peer.
People are still in
priest.
despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no
Government
advice,
took off, of course.
nothing. It's a damn shame.
We'll figure it out. These guys are dealing with the end of the world. Situation in
What
the
is
East
the
End
general
docks.
situation in the East End docks?
The situation
Sucks
has
here.
always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade
Peaky
union.
blinders be walking
Wet
around
boot
kicking
boys
people's
are very nervous
asses.
since they lost their leader.
Wet boot boys.
Has the gang been threatening you?
I think it was the Wet
I've
Boot
had this
gang
nickname
that
for
kicked
so
my
long,
ass last
you
time I
know,
tried this
the sad
game.
saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
I will.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife,
I know
Edwina,
him.
who runs the show. With
I'll
the
kill her
assistance of
too,
minion,
don't worry.
Booth Digby.
Shouldn't that have unlocked like a you now know something
How
about...
did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had
Clay
received
Cox
alarming
locks
news about
there.
his recent behaviour. I went to his place and he
Yeah, we
refused
talked
to let
about
me go.
this.
You
I skipped
dared
this,
to
though.
enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Alright, well,
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
we'll talk
talk
again
again
later. I'm trying to get to the Pharmacia. Do you know where it's
I
at?
cannot enter.
Fuck.
Disgust on every
It's like this
street
place
corner.
won't let me leave.
Dane.
And let me be me, or let me see. Because it feels so empty without Dr. Reid. Oh, that's like way out there. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking out there, man. No, we're going to bed. That's what we're doing. As am I. Let's talk to this guy first, though.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
What's up?
I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this
All
shithole
right.
of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt
Oh, this guy's
introduction, Mr.
right
Hooks.
on it,
You can
man.
call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job.
Fuck
Don't judge
yeah.
me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not
Sounds
sure
like a
I understand
fucking
what
deal,
you're talking
man.
about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried
And then I
one
shot
ever since.
myself in the
Old
chest.
habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun,
Fuck
remember,
yeah, this
I
is
may
my
have
arms
something
dealer
for
right
you.
here. I would have thought he would have been my drug boy, but...
I'd like to
talk
see
about-
your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable
Wise
gun is what
choice,
everybody
Dr.
needs
Reid.
these
Very wise. Oh, he's got all the stuff handy. Fuck, I need to sleep. Never mind. We'll be back to talk to him. It would appear that not only does Dr. Reid here need to sleep,
Another night with the boys.
but that the Dandicator needs to sleep as well. She's got a sleepy weebies. I have so many patients to catch up with as well. Because we gonna play doctor. Not the sexy kind. The real kind. The 20th century kind. With the saws and the screaming and the opium. Look at my sweet bed. Let's do it. Let's get on in there and get a sleep-a-size. Oh yeah, I guess I'm big now, right? Is this stamina by any chance? Increases your health. What about stamina by any chance? Yes. Spend that money. I like endurance. Blood. Increase your blood capacity. Big thirst. Well, why don't we just do health? Like, let's just stack the basics, shall we? Make me healthy. Make me healthy. Can I get another stamina out of this? Because these seems the basics, don't they? So I don't get tired and I have big health. That feels good. I feel like a big pimp now. Blood barrier. There's all these fancy skills, but like, I think they're gonna have to wait. Bite. Hard biting. Increase the damage while inflicted during... Oh, I don't have the money for it. 300 is just the base cost of everything. Alright, let's get some sleep. It's like I went to the gym. The vampire gym.